I finished 1-0 to Leipzig. What did you think of the performance? What do you think of the result? Was it a case of we did well to keep it a 1-0, or are you disappointed that we didn't actually get something out of the game? In terms of like a draw or a win?
All honesty, yeah. First 15 minutes, they should be 3-0 up. I mean, they had I think Lloris kept us in the tie with some really good saves. He got BT Sport Man of the Match. I just looked at the analysis. We've been playing Port the whole season. I've come on 3 or 4 times now and said the same thing. We're not really. We are sitting off teams too much, and even against Villa, Southampton, Norwich, we're letting those teams play. It's not like we're letting Man City or Liverpool play. It's like lesser teams. We got better players than them. Let's be real. It's not like, but it's
Leipzig are one of the best teams in the Bundesliga. They're second. They're only 1 point behind Bayern Munich.
It's not about them. It's about teams like Norwich and Southampton and Aston Villa. We're letting them play. And today we let Leipzig play, and Leipzig got better players than them. Let's be real. They could have been 3-0 up if it wasn't for some poor finishing and some good saves from our defender. I thought Davinson Sanchez had a really good game, and I'm one of his critics. Davinson Sanchez and Toby was quite good in defence. I thought Ori had a poor game, but that's consistently poor now. He goes forward, he has 1 or 2 good balls, and everyone thinks, okay, he's been really good. But the amount of crosses he had today, which was going to the keeper's hands, or he wasn't beating the first man, reminded me of Ericsson. He just wasn't beating the first man, he was just coming back out. And then also Gedson had a poor game today. And it was not until we brought on Tanguy Ndombele and Eric Lamela that when we started playing football a little bit.
Well, I think that was more of a case of Leipzig kind of playing a very high energy system. Later in the game, they're obviously going to tire a bit. They're going to allow us back more into the game a bit more. And with the energy of Lamela and Ndombele, possibly that energy helped us in the latter parts of the game, like it did against City, like it did against Liverpool. That's the kind of tactic we've gotten in the big game so far under Mourinho.
Yeah, but we've been winning, but we've also been losing games. Let's be real, we've lost a lot of games under Mourinho as well, playing the same football we've been playing today.
But isn't he doing the best with the cards he's dealt?
Not really. Let's be real. Mauricio Pochettino had this probably a worse team last season. We went to Ajax and Man City and played better football, and we still got through on the tie. Remember that? We didn't have Harry Kane.
Tie's not over.
Tie's not over, but I think the tie's over. I think they'll turn us over.
You just that's a contradiction, but it's not over. It's 1-0.
I mean, they're gonna come and they're gonna score in that backyard.
We can score 2.
Under Mourinho, you think so? Let's be real. Let me twist the question back to you now. Do you believe we can score 2 goals?
Why not? Well, I think in a single game of football, in a one-off tie, all we need is a win. I know it's easier said than done, and I know it's not going to be. I know Leipzig are an extremely good team, but so we don't. It's not like we need to score but 2 goals. We need to win by 2 goals or anything. All we need is a win by any scoreline.
Yeah. So the thing is, what's going to happen? They're going to score at home. That's a guarantee, no matter what. They're going to have their fans behind them, even though I don't know how loyal the fans are. Because they're probably one of the most least atmospheric teams in Bundesliga.
Yeah, you could have said all the same things in the semi-final when we lost 1-0 at home to Ajax.
No, but back then, what the difference was against Ajax was that we actually had a team then. There was a coherent spirit. Now it looks like we've just mashed up a bunch of players together who don't even know their own roles. Let's be real.
Yeah, but that's because of injuries. It's because of no Son. We don't have Kane. We don't have Sissoko. We don't have a lot of our big players. I think Mourinho isn't he. What more could he do with the players he has?
Look, it's not the way the players. It's like we lost our identity. We've been an embarrassment to Europe this season. We've lost 7-1 to 7-2 to Bayern Munich. We drew Olympiacos 2-2 when we had a 2-0 lead.
Out the group stages, and seems like Inter Milan didn't make out the group stages.
Yeah, that's fine, but they had a tougher group stages phase than we did. They had Dortmund and Barcelona. Let's be real, we should be fancying our chances against this team. Leipzig, Atalanta, and Valencia are the 3 teams we can go for it. It's not like we're playing Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Juventus and them.
They are only 1 point behind Bayern Munich in the league.
Yeah, but you know what's so bad about the Bundesliga this season? It's almost as bad as the Premier League. There's a lot of losses in the team in that league. Dortmund are 2 points off top of the table. You got Leipzig, you got Bayern Munich, and you got another team as well. They're having a really good team, Mönchengladbach. They're all within the same points. It's not like Liverpool, they're fully running away. A lot of
why is that a bad thing?
It's not. It's not even a bad thing. It's just that they've lost a lot of games this season. I watched the game against Frankfurt, and they got put out of the park against Frankfurt. And the thing is, like, our problem is that we're not putting enough energy going forward. We're letting teams come at us, and that's not a good sign. Not when we have two fullbacks, who one of them he doesn't know his identity, playing as a right back, and Ben Davies just come back from injury, and that was why he was a bit rash with the challenge as well. It's not like a Ben Davies challenge, to be fair. Let's be real. That's the kind of Danny Rose kind of challenge you have in the box, not a Ben Davies challenge. But I thought until Lamela and Ndombele came on, we were all over the place. They were just picking balls left, right, and centre. Their goalkeepers passing off the back, and if it wasn't for Lloris, we could have been run out of the tie today. Well out of the tie.
Cheers coming on, bro.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks a lot.